Welcome to your virtual lecture with Access Group Training for Summative Assessment 2 of Manage Budgets and Financial Plans. For this assessment, there are two projects. For Project 1, there are two parts. Firstly, you're required to conduct some research or use an organisation that you know of, get a copy of the annual report for that organisation, and answer the following questions. To whom is this report disseminated and how is this done? Why do these people need the information contained in the annual report? What financial information does the report offer? Describe the contents of the report and explain what it tells you about the business's activities, successes and non-successes during the year. Examine the financial summaries for information about the fiscal condition of the company. Did the company show a profit? What sorts of recommendations are made and what suggestions are made regarding business activities for the upcoming year? You will need to access an annual report and review it to be able to answer the questions about its contents. The format for completing this project is to prepare a report at least 1 page in length. The report should include an introduction that outlines a brief summary of the organisation that you have chosen, who they are, what they do, etc. Then clearly list the answers to each of the questions asked. The second part of this project is to find a copy of the annual report for the same organisation from the previous year. You need to compare the two and report on whether the projections from the first report were accurate. Were the recommended changes and/or improvements made, and how did they impact on the next year's report? You will need to clearly set out your responses to each of these two questions. For example, you might list the projections from the first report in dot point form. Beside each projection, you should then report whether the projection for the following year actually occurred. If the first annual report you reviewed had some recommended changes or improvements, again you can list these in dot point form and then report on whether each one occurred. You can then provide a summary of how the recommended changes and/or improvements that were made impacted on the annual report for the following year. Project 2 for Summative Assessment 2. Explain the following statement. Ratio analysis can help in measuring business performance and setting objectives and/or goals. This is an opportunity for you to provide your opinion on the statement. You may agree or disagree with the statement. Either way, you should provide a comprehensive response outlining whether you agree or disagree and the reasons why. To strengthen your demonstration of competency, you should include examples to support your answer. If you do not have any real-life examples, create and include a scenario in your response.